Alright, so I just went ahead and got my little mannequin head so that I can do an easier job. I'm going to turn my wigs, let me move these out of the way. I'm going to turn my wig to the side, inside out, and I'm going to lay it over my mannequin head. And I want to make sure that the front area right here, hold on, is really, really tight. Really, really tight. I'm just going to pin it on one end. And you want to pin it kind of in the extra lace, not in the lace that you'll be putting on your scalp. Alright. So I'm going to take my bowls, pop one of them out like that, get two of my bleach packets. Now these bleach packets are very, very, very strong. So when you open them, you don't want to open them next to your face or your eyes because they will burn your eyes even without direct contact. The powder is just that strong. So I'm just going to flap them out or whatever you do, you know, when you're trying to get the little seasoning to the bottom. And I'm just going to open it up. Like I said, you don't want to get this next to your face. I feel like I'm being extra, but I'm not. You really need to be cautious with this because it's strong. You don't even want to inhale it. Better yet. Let me. So me, I feel like I bought 5 packets. You might not need 5 packets, but I feel like every time I buy 3, I never have enough and I'm stretching it. And this wig has to be bomb, so we're not going to cut it short. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and open up all 5 of them. Got some of it in my nose. It burns. Open up all 5 of them and put them into the bowl. You might want to wear a mask when you're doing this. I don't have any masks, but I can open my window, but I'm not going to right now. And I'm just going to put the 40 developer in here with all 5 packets of that Clear Off Activating Lightener. And I want mine really creamy, so I'm just going to fill it up to the top. Okay, and I have a brush that some people use for like coloring, some people use it for perms, whatever. It's an applicator brush. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to use it to mix it in. Now you want the consistency of this paste to be more like a glue, like an Elmer's glue. Really kind of just creamy and kind of thick. Definitely not watery like it is now. So I'm just going to keep on mixing until I see it starting to thicken up. Alright, so my paste is nice and it's actually not as thick as I want it to be, but it looks like this is as thick as it's going to get for me right now. So that's fine. It'll still work, but you should probably try to go for a little bit thicker because it makes it easier to apply. Doesn't change anything, just makes it easier to apply. So, bleaching the knots was the first thing that I was going to knock out the way. You guys can't even see. Let me move these out of the way. Okay, so this is my mannequin head. I think I'm going to turn it this way so you guys can have a better view. And I just have my wig turned inside out, and I have the lace frontal part tapered down nice and tight on the sides. So, I'm going to take my mixture of an activator and developer and just go at those knots. Now, when you're doing the knots, you don't want to dab it into it. Like you would maybe if you were seasoning some barbecue wings or something. You kind of want to just lightly dapper it because you're just trying to bleach the knots. You're not trying to bleach all of the roots. I mean, for me, it really doesn't matter because I'm dyeing this whole entire wig red anyway. But still, for the sake of it, I want you guys to try your best not to bleach all the way through because it's kind of hard to cover up depending on what color you're going to be dyeing your wig or if you're even coloring it at all. Because if you're not, you're going to make your wig look very, very natural. So I'm just going to get nice layers of bleach around the whole head. And using this 40 developer, it's going to start turning colors. It's actually already starting to turn colors now. And I just put it on like seconds ago. That's why I love this activator. It gets the job done quick. Perfect for a person like me. I have a busy lifestyle, so I need my things to happen quick. When I cook, I try to cook as quick as possible. When I do my homework, I try to do my homework as quick as possible because time is of the essence. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on. I'm getting the edges of this. Make sure you get every part of hair that is gonna be shown on that lace. Those baby hairs, those edges, those back hairs, because you want your lace frontal to be as late as possible. The less visible the knots are, the more scalp-like and realistic your hair unit will look. People oftentimes are so surprised to see that this unit that I'm wearing now, even though it's not laid like it usually is, people are really surprised to know that this is a wig. And that's because I took the time out to bleach my knots, which make my scalp look damn near natural. And then on top of that, in my video, I'll show you guys some tricks on how to get your lace frontal to be more laid and how I get mine laid. So yeah, I'm just continuing to put this activator and developer mix onto all the pieces of hair that will be shown behind this lace frontal. You might want to just go onto the cap, not just a little bit, just to make sure that you're getting every last one of those hair. You can always wash it off. It's just bleach. It won't harm anything. So yeah, just making sure all my knots are bleached out really good and saturating that bleach. Now, to let this process, even though it's already processing, we're just going to put a piece of foil right over this area, flip the wig inside out, and we're going to go ahead and start to bleach those, well, I can't say bundles, but bleach the rest of the wig, the hair and the rest of the wig. There we go.